This top does not do it for me, but we're gonna do it because you can only see just a little portion of it. But hey y'all, it's your girl Kenzie. Welcome back to my channel. I look a little bit of a mess right now, but that's because I wanted to pay tribute because it has been over a week when this video goes up since our famous actor who played Black Panther and Jackie Robinson passed away, and it is very upsetting because I really did love him as an actor. I haven't heard any of his songs at all. I've heard he was a songwriter, I think that's right, and it's very sad and depressing, and it hurts a lot of like the 5 to 12-year-old kids who loved all the Marvel superhero movies, and they've lost a great actor for that. But I wanted to do this crazy look type of deal to honor him. So that's what I plan on doing. This is kind of like an inspo to Charisma Star. I'll link her video that she did like over 2 years ago in the little box below, because she did it way better than me because she can do a cat eye and everything. I can't do a cat eye, guys. I've been doing makeup for I don't know how long, and I can't even do a cat eye at all. So this is gonna be a very crazy look, and I have to go to work later on, so I'm gonna go with this crazy look on my face. So before we hop into this video, if you're new to my channel, hi, what up? My name is Kenzie. You should really hit the subscribe button down below and click that bell, that post notifications, to get notified every time I post a new video every single week. Now without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright guys, so I already like primed and prepped my face. As you can see, I already put my foundation, concealer, all that on already. So that's all done. This is just mainly the eye look, and we're gonna be using like 2 eyeshadow palettes. We're gonna be using, don't hate me guys because I know it's still too soon, but I'm gonna be using the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson Conspiracy palette. I'm just gonna be using like 2 to 3 colors from here. I'm gonna be using my Pills as a transition shade, my Rides here, and some pink. I don't think I'm gonna use, I might use Trish, maybe, but the pigment, I've used pigment before. Oh my gosh, that's really good. And then of course, I'm gonna be using the NYX Ultimate Palette. I'm gonna be using some of the pinks from there. As you guys know, I love pink. I'm wearing pink right now. But those are gonna be mainly like the 2 main palettes we're gonna use. So let's grab an eyeshadow brush, and well, mainly a big brush so we can dust off all the makeup that's on my palette, because a lot of makeup goes around in my bathroom. So that's all cleaned up. So let's start off, like I said, using my Pills. I've used my Pills before once, but let's do that. So we're gonna go with my Pills and use it as like a nice transition shade. I love it because it's just a nice little pinky texture to it, and because the Black Panther suit, because that's what I'm going off of, the Black Panther suit is very vibrant and everything. So we're gonna try to go for that. And I know it doesn't look like there's much on my eyes, but there is. I recommend, if you're gonna do this, start with your eyes first, then go to your face. That's just too much work for me, so I'm just gonna do my eyes and go to my face. Or my face to my eyes, what am I saying? So, because this is a lot of black, so it's always best if you're gonna work with very dark colors like black. You should really, you know, do your eyes first and then go to your face, but we're being ballsy here. Now that I think that's blended all in the best way that I can, and this is a very chalky, I wouldn't say chalky, it's just a very dusty pan. So next, I'm gonna be taking this dense crease brush, I think it's what it's called. Yep, Deluxe Crease Brush, that's what it is. And we're gonna lightly, just lightly guys, go into my Rides here, because I've used my Ride a few times in my makeup look, and a little goes a long way, and we might even use it as like an eyeshadow, as an eyeliner, and maybe we'll see how that goes. But just a few tabs. I'm gonna try coating. Just coating a little bit of it and just put it right there on the outer V and bring it into the crease. But be very gentle, guys, because this is black, and black, you gotta be really careful with, people. Be very careful with black because it does get everywhere. So I made contact, so now we just do little circular motions, or at least I do. This is better. I just took your water. Abby, you turned on the video here. You done? Are you done? My dog is drinking water. As I was saying, this is best to use like a blending brush, but I'm using the crease brush as a blending brush, and you can go in with your eyeshadow brush a little bit later on to blend it and like make it seem seamless. I've done that a few times. So, and it's always best to use like an angle brush too, so you can try to get that cat eye look. I just feel like I'm messing up already. Next I'm going to take this, and I already took some of the shine off of it, and I just blended it lightly so that way it doesn't seem too harsh and it looks a little bit good. And if you feel like you messed up a little bit, you can take concealer to it. I'm just gonna lightly twist it away so it looks semi-normal as well. So I'm gonna keep this around. Now I'm gonna do this on the other side. I don't know why, but it always seems like whenever I do this eye doesn't look the same or as good. So that's as much as I'm gonna do, because if I do any more, it's gonna look ratchet, and we don't want that. So getting rid of the black. So what I'm gonna do first is I want that vibrant pink, because you know the suit is like a vibranium, you know, pinkish like neon color. So I'm gonna go into the NYX Ultimate palette and take that little pink thing, that pink shade right there, and take my eyeshadow brush. And what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna put it above the black and like blend it out a little bit. And what this is gonna do, hopefully, is gonna like make it look like it's popping out or something like that. I don't know. So let's hope for the best. I've only used this shade only a few times. So let's hope for the best. I'm sad that doesn't have a mirror in it, so we're gonna take this one and let's see how this goes. Okay, it's not looking bad. I've seen worse. So I kind of like put it in my crease. I'm still blending it out. And I might, just a tad, might put a little more black on my crease a little bit to make it blend it out a little bit. But so far, it looks horrible. I'm kidding. It looks okay. I swear this look's gonna come together. I hope so. You know how most people, they usually try, I'm being like Lauren DIY here, and just like going in, which is something you should never do. When you're doing a makeup look, test it out first, then show it to y'all. So I say, guys, try this out a few times, you know, before you perfect it. If you want to do this as a Halloween look or a tribute type of look, because I'm just really hoping for the best here. I ain't no makeup artist, people. And I like how when I'm blending the black and the pink together, it's almost making like a bluish color or a purplish color, which is like great because I'm gonna use purple as well. So let's just hope for the lace here. Again, it doesn't look that bad. I feel like. Alright, so I'm gonna do the most craziest thing in the world, because I've used a few shades in here. As you guys can see, I've used a few shades in the palette here. I've used a lot of Brunch, of course the Tannicon and Root Beer, Just a Theory. I've used food videos a couple of times. Like one time, I love the Diet Cola. I think I've used the Pluralysis 1 or 2 times. And of course, I've used Cheese Dust and Flamin' Hot, but I haven't used Trisha, and I'm very scared because this is gonna stain my eye. And of course, I have to use black too, so let's see how this kind of goes, because I have to be very light with this. So I'm gonna put this just a little bit. Because I don't know, I don't want to cut the crease now. I'm like debating what I want to do for the look. If I want to use Trish and just put it in the middle, or do I want to do a cut crease? Because I haven't done a cut crease in a while and I miss doing those, so. You know what? I know we're gonna do a cut crease. So this is gonna be very dangerous. Be careful with Trish, guys, be careful with Trish. So, usually people use their Tarte. I do have Tarte. So I'm gonna do off camera, because I need a mirror, and I'm gonna do the one behind me. I'm gonna take my Tarte Tape Shape concealer in an angle brush, and I'm gonna do a half cut crease, just a little bit, and put Trish on it. And fingers crossed this goes well, because I'm terrified. Because again, I haven't done this before, so let's try this out. All right, so I just finished the cut crease. Did pretty well. Again, guys, you gotta be very careful with cut creasing, because you have to blend it pretty well. And of course, I'm going in later on with the black and some of the other colors that I use. Sorry for the background. I'm gonna go back in with some of the other colors, but here's the dangerous part. So I'm gonna lightly take my finger again and Trish, and remove my eyeshadow brush and stain that. And I'm gonna go over the cut crease with this. So this is gonna make it very vibrant, which is something that I want, so. Oh my gosh, just a few taps in and it's already coated, so. All right, here we go. With Trish. You know what? It actually doesn't look that bad now. All right, so let's finish this off. I feel like it's more vibrant when you use your finger than the brush. But, oh, just be very careful, guys, because it will stain your fingers. Mine is now completely stained. Whew. To be honest, guys, it doesn't look that bad now. I actually like it. It doesn't look that bad now. I'm gonna brush some of Trish off my face and put pink marks on my face, which is lovely, which is something I want to do. Okay. That actually wasn't too bad. I actually like that. Okay, I'm gonna go slightly in with the black, just a little bit to blend it. But I might, no, I'm gonna do the black. And blend it in and put more pink on the crease. A little bit more. This is gonna be a wicked color. And then, I'm really hoping for the best. You know what? Actually, screw that. I'm gonna do the crease in a minute, but I'm gonna do my lower lash line first. Stained that. But what I'm gonna do is go in with that pink color that I used in my crease. We're gonna do a little bit of the lower lash line, and we're even gonna go in right there, and then we're gonna go over it with my rides here. I'm gonna use you as a little bit of a mirror. And a little bit over there. Hopefully I'm not messing this up. I'm actually gonna like this pink. It's gonna look like you got hit in the head with, like, in the eyeball with a basketball. But it'll come together, guys. I promise, it'll come together. Now I kind of look like James Charles when David Dobrik took pink to his eyes. Sorry, David. So, doesn't look too bad. But, we gotta take my rides here and just put it slightly just a little bit, just a tiny bit, and put it to the lower part of the lash line and bring it up. So I'm kind of using it about that much. And fingers crossing this works. It's actually kind of working. It doesn't look too bad, guys. Like I look like I just got hit in the eye, but it's gonna come together. I feel like this is what most makeup artists do. They're like, it's gonna come together. I promise, sweetie. I promise, sweetie, it's gonna come together. I know it looks like you've been hit in the face so many times by a professional boxer, but don't worry, sweetie, it'll come together. I keep telling myself that, I'm hoping this will come together. I think I'm gonna stop there. And continue on. So I'm gonna do a little bit more craziness to this kind of a look. So, but I am gonna take my little precision brush and I'm gonna take Diet Cola. I didn't think I was gonna use it, but I was looking more at it and I was like, I need some vibrance in this look. And I'm sorry if it keeps zooming in and out or going out of focus or not. That's what happens when you move around so much and you can't tell if it's you that got hit in the face with a basketball or something. Say baseball. Okay, so it's coated and we're gonna put it in the inner corner. We're gonna blend it out. I feel like this is gonna be the key winner. Actually, that kind of made the look a little bit. It made the look. Looks like less of a baseball to the eye, more of a, hey, we're almost at this crazy runway. So this is the other eye. I hope it comes out the same. I like how I don't have a plan for anything because I literally took the Diet Coke, the Diet Cola, and brought it a little bit more into my crease. I'm actually liking it. It's not too bad. I'm actually liking it, so. Alright, so I'm gonna go off camera and put my black eyeliner on and I'll be back and show you the more craziness that's gonna be happening. You can also go over it as well if you want to, but like I said, I didn't want to take too much away from Trish because Trish does make the look. So, pray. Oh boy. I just like how I just put it right there. So, okay. I put it in my mascara line, but you know what, I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it, but I did pretty well. I'm gonna make it a little bit more. Like that's the scary part when they're like, I'm gonna do some more, and you're like, no, stop it right there, you're gonna mess it up. And that's literally what's going on in my head right now. I'm like, stop, you're gonna mess it up even more and put more purple in your lashes. I'll take a Q-tip, don't worry guys, and clean it up just a little bit, but not bad at all. I might do something crazy within a minute, maybe, we'll see, but RIP for the other line. Now I'm kind of upset because this one looks a little bit better than this one. Oh, I kind of want to put it like on my crease a little bit to add dynamic. I say let's go for it. Alrighty, and let the craziness begin. Don't worry guys, I'll clean it up with a cotton swab. while that is drying, I'm gonna take a cotton swab and clean up some of the mess that I made. Now, luckily I made this stick. I'm gonna take the eyeliner, the white one, and try to go right in the middle. Oh, this is so crazy. I don't know why. I was like, I told my boyfriend, you know what? It's gonna take the whole morning. I'm gonna do this look, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna be really good at it. Nope. It doesn't look too bad though. I swear to God, this is gonna look good. So. Kind of made it look like little crowns, but I'm hoping once I do all the rest of the stuff it won't look as bad, you know, like put mascara on and everything. I'm really hoping that works, because this is like getting more and more crazy and I'm like, I can't keep doing this. So okay, so that little craziness is over with because I'm not doing that anymore. So what I'm gonna do now, because I'm done with the craziness, I'm gonna keep going the crazy. So I plan on taking these two now. So on one eye, I'm gonna spell Wakanda, and the other eye, I'm gonna do like the claws. Okay, so anything, if you watch James Charles, Instant Influencer, they say that writing with eyeliner is so hard. You can see with my eyes, it's absolutely true. So I'm really hoping this like brings the look together so everyone focus more on this than of this. But so I think I'm gonna do the Wakanda on this eye, and I feel like everyone, when they look at me, it's gonna be like this. So so I'm using my Maybelline Hyper Easy one. Wish me luck. I'm not trying to go too big so that way it can fit right there. To be honest, that actually doesn't look too bad. We go over it just a smidge more, make it a little bit darker. Actually not mad about it. It's really, really good. I'm gonna let the black eyeliner rest and I might go over it again. I feel like that was the hardest one to ever do, and I think I did it pretty well. I'm like glad I like have. Alright, so here's the hardest one. I couldn't figure out how to do this. So this is gonna be the claws first. I'm just gonna do some marks to make it look like. I'm gonna try to recreate this. I don't know if you guys can see it pretty well, but like that. Yeah, that like little collar thing that he wears on his suit. So I feel like what I'm gonna do is like make the marks go out a little bit. I'll probably take it and make it look like it's fitting the eye. So I bet you guys are so entertained and I'm over here like over here like making my hands pink and purple for this look. So I'm just like really hoping this comes out pretty well, or I'm gonna be like so here we go. The thing about eyeliner that you have to know is that it dries up pretty quickly, so you have to like do your work really quickly, but it's hard when you're like shaky and you're like, I don't know how this goes, I don't know how this goes. So I feel like that actually it's not the greatest, so I might go over it with the black, just do little shadows like in it to make it look more like claw marks. So I was also gonna do in the sign number 42 for Jackie Robinson, but I was like, that was too much, and I really don't want to do that because I'm gonna be wearing a mask that's gonna be covering my face half the time. So I really just want something that makes it pop to where people can actually still see Wakanda and the little thing. So I don't want to go too much into the makeup look, but let's hope this works. So I'm gonna put mascara on and lips, and I'm gonna set it. So what I'm gonna be using for mascara is the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara, and then for the lips, what I'm gonna be using is I'm gonna line up my lips. I know I should do for a vibrant color, and I might add a little pink to it because I do have some pink, but I don't look good in pink, guys. Like, I can't do pink lips, but I might add a tiny pink ombre type thing. But first, I'm gonna line up my lips with this NYX matte liner in Brunch Me. And then, of course, go over it with the NYX Lingerie Bedtime Flirt. And like, these two combined is great. And then I might also have it. This is a very pinkish thing, but I might just use a smidge like right in the middle if it works. Is the NYX Liquid Suede in Life's a Beach. Probably not I'm gonna use it, but if I do, that's what I'm gonna be using. So I will, and then of course set it all. I was gonna use this, but I might actually use my NYX Urban Decay All Nighter Ultimate Matte Setting Spray. So I will talk to you guys at the end when I finish this look, and hopefully it comes together. I'm like shaking, guys. Alrighty, I finished the look. I put the mascara on, I put the lipstick on, I even setted my makeup, and after putting my hair down, and I might do braids in it later on, but I must say, guys, this is actually, I mean, besides a little bit of the lining right there, again, I have very shaky hands and I don't know how to use eyeliner that well on top of my crease. But with that being said, it doesn't look that bad. Like, I swear this is pretty good. I have to hand it to myself. I didn't think I was gonna go this crazy, but it worked. I kind of wish I did the Wakanda, kind of like how I did that. But you know what? I actually kind of like it. I must say, I do like it very well. My hair is just being crazy right now, guys, because it's been in that bun for literally 2 hours, so my hair is very poofy and very crazy at the moment. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this crazy weird video, and if you did, please give her a big thumbs up, because that would be very helpful and very like nice for my self-esteem, because I feel like I kind of did a nice but also crappy job on it. Comment down below what you want to see for next week's video. All my social media, guys, will be linked in the description below. You know, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you know, all that will be down in the little doobly box below. And like I said in the beginning, guys, if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button down below, or right there, and you want to check, my last video, it'll be right there. I love you guys all so much, and I'll catch you all next week with a brand new video. Bye, guys.